Amori matek Julie kaneno yup milokangi mochi nyiwa otieno matin niki Wan Luo television ento kongo chak neno wi madiro ikit menino duju. Lutela melobo Uganda ke South Sudan gurwate kaneno kit me yupo dog biashara.
The reason we came is really to evaluate how the customs union is working.
Kiyabo atie dok odiangwen ilai Polofonye gangwan Dogapio Primary School.
It's a wonderful thing to be a farmer, but we are truly in God's hands when we're farmers.
Kadong Archbishop John Baptist Odawa ni morangan matiki ngom numatwal petila chan.
Kawa tiu matek watwero mio chambo jomuke kuchakuru di kikuru kiwilo botwa chamkan.
At
least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long. Anti-economy. I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Alina echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Afoyori ni doga itin ni chiangwen nenel doya pa mejemi angwen de mwaka ali birupiru angwen ania Sunday AKUMU ngai mochi nyi Wan Luo television chake kombedi chawario mo tieno ajuli matek warenen kombedi kore kikore. Archbishop Matiwe Akoti Chigulu Archdiocese Man His Grace Dr. John Baptist Odawa ni morangan matiki ngom petila chan kitma report to katigwere en berkat mokon report mokat ke bodul me yubos ni kabero mati koman mi gani do chan dong tek yelo to alikin kaben mapol mati Uganda en wani morangan petek ni modan me koman mi gani me ko chakti ngom mageti kwere me chako fuiru mail machare fu me biachara kidang bane fu me riemo chan ni kin yo mo ken me lweni kompero me mobility koman me Uganda kedwekine kumdano maitedero Ismail Jacob Jones Kelly report man matut kongwanen kiboten
Pekar malaj kaki wajone dana magiberi kaberme chule ene gilu chan loyo polkar chung widana matek tutan pianne ngom tie malaj ia cholim ento His Grace Dr. John Baptist Udama Mathieu Archbishop Megulo badong tika wako ticha wera Wajunim, luak me achule, mirgen go mak tit ki ngom, ma tek tutwad me lwen I kom chan ki don kej.
Much money kenyo, giwajini. Kariatian, kabera. Much enka wiyong alpatu ya. Ini big cham nini bi no cham kwene kado ite kariatian, ite kabera ne. Ibi no cham kwene ko. Tum baradong amiru noyo tampala church botu badano bichu kahawa me actually mero mako ngo kweri watiu teach matek iporo chal kombeni kotie kachwe aber ki yong chi wang yo ken
Udama waju kilu ye mai gulu district ni yo achel kiken magiram lwen I kom chan ene me ketu cham ingom dak bene gu chak pieto wa kwai cham mugo mau no peki mar pieto gi ikaberu me achuli
kawa tiu matek watwero mio cham bod jomuke kuchakuru di kikuru kiwilo botwa cham kan ameno uneno bene wunke ken kirma gipiro kan wen doma bad chal muyembe kadi gine aneno la bolo chal
en omio la bolle ikum la bolo ka chil ki watermelon mapol kar duak me achuli no pege mar peto ne ikar me okar angen
beri ben aneno this watermelon watermelon yang chon pekan donc kama dano ko chaka piro ya gine piro watermelon tika binu mapete da mit mo ma pe wache loyo bene mi pacho makuno ni loyo kaki kero ni NUIT ya chori gibi wacha we come away enen chan ko ben pingo lim ne mio dano ki yanyo chente me wilo enen o yoro
en beno don dur bodwak nu mergen guti ma tek kingom wek lok man ni kabedo me achwele ene dong tilo chan dong loyne pedako winye ilobo Uganda kingom malaj matie kabedo man en okatiki lok man ikara melega inieno nyore pa ruot me pai bona matie Gulu district pi Wan Luo TV Igulu district and Ismail Jacob Jones.
Lutelame Party FDC Man Forum for Democratic Change Komalme Uganda go wani mirgi madite ini lobo Uganda obedikan me bilo locha luak mamiro luak wengo bedkitam ke beniker me miyudwan gi komtela manoti lobo Uganda kan log mano katinga ya lotela papati mane Rome Med Sub County New Division ni badik Lebi Division Mategulu City kamangan loya matuti komneno gi metelo lobo Uganda kuimatika bino imwa ali barioke pia revia bichel David Magere aye tiki report man ke pere tere dujip in kombeti yup melorange mojuin.
One Uganda, one people, one Uganda.
Dul Party FDC Man Forum for Democratic Change Gulu City idul gi magu bare woko ki nyingi katonga ni giti gi neno matut atira ni tela gi wibietie me ilu kero palu tela me chako tiyo tij ma konyo dano me kaka yenyo tela me don pangara chiel nyo me dengo ich inge yegi magio yero pi party structures man lutele te der mabitelo party man kono gen neno gi tieni kar gi beti gi yupe pi kwi me mwa khali bario gi piru bichel neno gi peti to twali o mer gen gi nong chwaku nyo chente nyo kid gi moke ken mabi konyo gen pigi ken gi ento mi julu lutela magi bitelo tela I loj magi loni loja luak nyo ni democracy
wiwa pia tek wada da kada tinu ta ko ni pia liet iri do ya tiana wora ka ta no da wo biti yudo matek lo ken mo bega titi dana mati ba de la yibi won pa wotu lo mo kana wada ko na ana tie ki timba noke ana gor FDC ba de la yibi donc lo kama giki ene lo me ye ma bu biya amiro ne ki ye dana chuan da wa po position no wen chuan we ko tio building dana wa tio mi tam ki dana wa ka ba tie ki goro ene yo be wan bro wor ki mi ni wa ngo mi ni wa tam
ki yung chel kono Honorable Betty Aol Ochan Mati MP Machung Pimon Igulu City kono en mogoni tela ime wibi atira ti teach pe loir endo pe teach pe ngara chel kene
Ento game ni anini ana game dano adada ti dano bele ku gena piem ka no pe ku gena no pe ku bibolo ku primero wan wa tero rweo dano chon ne dano miero ku pe ke bol ni ke chena ke kan bol pi game ma ini geno ke ngati moni ni ngati eneni chung kedi da merbe awotu pe we dano be ka chai wuni wun FDC ne ko ti mo Karmo kene log money, din mo ko uwe keno ni ada. Ento mea eno tute ba bi ba dege la yibi. O tute temo ni mer ka unu beru ka chel ma mare ginu mane mer ko pot.
Dennis Nono Mati Councilor Beach Machung pe luak me ria ga Mati Pejela Road Division Igulu City kono mogoni ka beti karibeti gi yopni o mergen gi lo kwi ento tie machalo tich pa jomo kene menani oloto gi bero joma gi tie ka lobo party ter
eni wana oloto ne ka me coupe maduong tich bange po bero yot kilo momba bene pe yot jo kane kok bi nono lo momba te tich kilo wenaren I cancel ana waje ni wek lo mumba balancing pe yot because ka pe ti ti palo mo be pe buti mo benen because juja ti duo umu lo mumba na ngoti me pini wan kar jani iwa ket icha me ka chung ka chwa ko kan de chiel ikirombe kan yak le yano chere lak ti palo mo bediore no waket no le FDC ti le kom nga kom la FDC la wara ko man ko ci wa ko jono chere ma ko voyo kero wow ci do no mere ma chalo mere balancing ile ta ke kire bak ti be olto tem ngo unen ma mir wa bir wun riek kimo ra pa te ke ye wa navigating ma be so that we are very smarter than the situation matieni situation wun ne ma be ada komanda tijwa be beru tie me pushing the gini mero nan o bill bene
Pilok ANGEYA i Wan Luo TV David Magere i Gulu City.
Jomo karenge ne kinlama Alex Pamogi. Ana yedong tie
Notela me gamente metederio yam district gutiro ya rokono dog odiangwen maga yume bedo California lai California me doga pio man primary school magamente konyo mayup moti mechi adekle woni David Adea mati senior inspector of schools yo yam district wani mono keto odi California ya chelmari California ke benga ko betchake gangkwan wako me karmaram klotiano kwan pe dok pen mabe ke dong benefonya roma malo pelotiano kwan magiti ene doga pio primary school Matio Yam District. Watiki report kibot saidi ngola tot pa Wan Luo TV matie en eulimo gangkwan doga pio belte kanwa yapatie odi makigerugin ilai palofonye megangkwan ni inoni kongwanen kongiboten kombeti iyup melowange mauchwin. Gero man gitiye kon melimo akibod lufu magati lobo Australia man Ridley and Mike Bell me Mountain Blue Farms kachel kidul me World Vision Uganda.
Wow. 4 unit staff house at Dogapio Primary School, Uyam, constructed by the community with support from World Vision September 2021.
Walter Benson Nedila Oyuro on Commercial Beach me Uyam District Local Government owani mono no nyorume kuti matek metanoten gangkwan rak nongo no fonye ma rompeno tiano kwan kilo fonye nango beru chok gangkwan kachel.
Classrooms which were also previously constructed, we are equally grateful. This really complements the effort of government, who is not able to construct enough classroom for our children, and also teachers' accommodations for our teachers, which we are really in great need. In Uyam, as a whole, we still have a classroom to pupil ratio of 1 classroom to 150 children. And where World Vision instituted has reduced from 1 classroom to 97 children. According to policy, we're supposed to have 1 classroom for 53 children. Although we have gone a long way, but we still have work to do so that we can reduce the ratio to 1 classroom to 53 children. It is really not easy for our teachers to teach 150 children in 1 classroom.
Dulman gitika meyo kon balo tino malo peo pe mama gitiwet kon tino dok ben gitiko yandano mokene mekin pachi ikumalu melo Uganda. Lufu aria onega wani manole magamini polkare tie megero jema pigi tege kena beno maternity manual pamon kidong lo konfonye ili magen kinoni woki por mameke.
That will tell you the resources that the government has before, the facilities that the government had before could not now meet the demand of the population. This now called for the policy of government of Uganda, policy of public-private partnership. That is why World Vision are there to complement the gaps between government and the community because of the enabling environment of government of Uganda. We must thank government of Uganda in recognizing that private sector play a bigger role to support the economy of this country. You are part of that. We thank you, the Australian government, and above all, you as an individuals and the family. That is a message I can deliver to you.
Mike Bell do le kulunyoru metelo tanyer mapoli gang kwan wepeko yadwa ke gang dok bene kwan gi omiro wot mabe.
It's a wonderful thing to be a farmer, but we are truly in God's hands when we're farmers. Getting older, we have 4 children, some of them are involved in our farming, and if God wills it, we will be back again. We look forward to seeing you. We'll be here again hopefully next year.
That story really enthused me, encouraged me about, and told the story so well about the need for teachers' accommodation at school. We understand your commitment to your patients and the many long hours that you work. Thank you so much.
Number of facilities we are having, which was meant to serve a smaller population, is now serving a very big population. And if you look at the health staff ratio to the population, has also greatly improved and put a lot of pressure. And also the financing itself.
Wan Luo Television Kiyoyam District, Saidi Ingola. Afana report kibot Saidi Ingola for Madit Boden. Ilorange mo ken mo ati kwere piyup me lorange mo chwintene mon ke miutambolo ye medin Islam magiti Yumbe district me ko yomati dak bene kwero dwe me Ramadan mi orkel boteni ko mabe ke bene ko ke jemo ken me lwod ki mabe we kalole ko betie malop ke lok mo kati kare me kwero kwem id moti mechi andekla wo karan mame gime dawa ite Uganda Muslim Supreme Council Yumbe district Haji Kasim Abdullah ayokat ke lok mani kare me lega micheng id Adam Gule Kelly report man kumbeti. Haji Kasim mochi aone mono kwa mabe mo berute dreamer Ramadan umioro meda mera piane report pa bili chimu ni moni kina medu ya chil mo karangej rome timbal odok wako piny.
In Islamic calendar is the day we close the 30 days of fasting in the month of Ramadan, and it's worth celebrating because someone has been 30 days without eating lunch, breakfast or anything. So today it marks the day of celebration of Eid al-Fitr, and the message I give to the Muslims is many things we have been hearing from the police where that the crime rate has reduced. We want to say that people should keep it reduced without even increasing anything. We should avoid evil actions and any act that will not please your Lord, as you have been doing it in Ramadan. Thank you. Eid Mubarak to each and everyone.
On Melsia Beach me Yumbe district man Abdul Mutaliba Siko owani mono report pa bili komrome bali Yumbe beni chimini oloto romo dakwa piny ento koni kareduju notikin kabero apa mokwa mabal duong loyo ilobo Uganda lo.
Yumbe district has been identified out of the 135 districts and 11 cities as one of those 15 districts that leads in criminal cases. This is very unfortunate for our people because if out of 146 higher local governments we are identified as one of the leading districts in criminal cases, this is something that we cannot celebrate. And
Councillor Machumbu Jamatike Gore District me Yumbe Yasin Ari otiben ke Carmen Mulokil wak me joko matek time chatongom la per la bonkit go yup me ken pire niti wekodan mapol wene ngom gi kun ke doklu chan magilu goro bene dan mapol pidiki ngechi kum dir metiulim onyo bene guakolim.
The end of the fasting, and we are so happy we ended it successfully. In that we learned a lot of lessons. One, we learned to respect and fear Allah, and we learned to submit to Allah by regular prayers, which has prevented us from doing wrong. For that matter, let us be good. It's a divine command by Allah to us. By taking to this command, for surely Islam, if we maintain this, there will be no crime, because the wrong prevention is what we are doing all these 30 days. So Islam should take the unity of the people of Uganda, of West Nile, and of Yumbe people.
Abdul Rahman Adnan Hanan matila yumedin Islam wa ni mornino pierdek meri kechi o loro jema Paul ikwa mameke. Endo leglo yilo warmeti mjema olo to bene wego gengi kweru kwe mandak bene koma bene kara wenge karme Ramadan wego pachi duju beru kikuj.
We have been fasting for 30 days, alhamdulillah. We have finished the fasting completely. And alhamdulillah, I want to thank Almighty Allah that He has made us to finish up the Ramadan successfully. It looked very difficult, more especially for me. In the last 4 months, I've been having ulcer complications, and this made me to feel a lot of pain whenever I feel hungry. I was even worried that I might have not finished the fasting. But alhamdulillah, the day we started the fasting, at around 11 a.m. I would start to feel some pain. But alhamdulillah, after starting the fasting, up to now, I've never felt any sign that I used to feel before the fasting.
Wan Luo Television, Yumbe District, Adam Gule. ANGEYA biashara government melo Uganda ke South Sudan guribe meneno kitmeti biashara yo mopore waklo bari ngo donka chel irome biashara man la bon yile kin yo kuno giti ka chel bila kongo ko be kin yo muken mapapad me yilo malo rome biashara Johnny Sani uchara John Kelly report man malope kelimo kati ma minister man pilman la lubko prime minister Mario Rebecca Lito alakadago berie ko no article telemelo South Sudan inimule man meneno yuma belo yo maribo wa tiket me biashara ken lobo Uganda ke South Sudan.
Lutela giwaju ni liman ubienu ikana ke kome neno gena tima me konyo dongo ilego ka chel kini mule kono gitiyu ka chel me ilu rome biashara ikaberu kunu. Rebecca alitwala kadaga deputy prime minister dogbene minister maneno lokme East African community wajuni kachoke man pire tek me tutuwat lokme ilu rome chatwil ikine lobe arioni.
The reason we came is really to evaluate how the customs union is working, common market, but this side specifically, South Sudan has delayed in entering the customs union. So certain things are not working as they should. So one of the things I told them is to try and speed it up, because they've been in the community for 8 years, and we had given them a roadmap which has expired without them undertaking the responsibilities. So I've asked them to fasten it, quickly do it. The second thing is the Aliens Registration Act. You know, we now have freedom to move without paying for visas, but when the Ugandans come, they also they have that other problem of saying you're an alien, you must register as an alien. So it's a barrier to freedom of movement. So I've come again to remind them to alter the law and exempt the Ugandans or East Africans from the Aliens Registration Act. You can use it for other countries, but East Africa, they should allow our people to move freely as they move in our countries. Now, the other thing is to establish the state of infrastructure at the one-stop border post. I found that on the Nimule side, the trademark East Africa did not complete the infrastructure. Many things are not there. It's squeezed, and I've told the Deputy Secretary General to ensure that they get more money to add other facilities, because there are things that should be there which are not there. And then, of course, the technological advancement. On our side, we have entered the SCUDA technology system, but this side they are doing everything manually. So it's important that they move to that area also, so that we work seamlessly using the same system.
Benny Gideon, Karan Mapeng ite minister me East African community ilobu South Sudan. Ukatini be kache kiberu kangiyo. Kien maboda me ilego ka chel kini mule. Tika tich kwede wek rom me biashara. Mete.
So we need to assess the level of the performance of our one-stop border post. 2, identify what are the areas of improvement that we need to improve in the proper functioning of these OPPAs. And lastly, assess the implementation of the previous actual points that were agreed in March 2003. These were the 3 reasons why we came here. And having listened carefully to your respective honest and submission, I agree with a number of the observations and findings that are seen to be hindered the smooth implementation of the PPS. However, some are within prerogative of the government, some are sovereign that can be addressed within the harmonized policies, because EAC, we have the treaty established in the community, we have the laws that are ascended into by the head states, and so our respective municipal laws and policies must be in line with the EAC institutions. And so we have already taken very serious note of some of the discrepancies that are raised.
Mietani chato wilu mier obera gonya we hokil don lobo bodluak kanga tiki an ito Leonardo la member min parliament East African Legislative Assembly pi lobo South Sudan.
The integration is sufficient because South Sudan joined the East African community. And what we do today is because our countries have agreed to cooperate on a number of things, and especially trade. And we want this trade to work because it brings benefit to citizens of East Africa. We want this trade to be good because in the end our economy will grow and our people will enjoy better life. So the reason why there is customs union protocol and there is common trade protocol is specifically to give better life for our people. And this is implemented through a number of mechanisms, but the one-stop border post is a major one. And we want it to work.
Meto ikumeno Rose Okulu akol machung pilobo Uganda otmoko chik pilobe maguripe ete East African Community ulego mirme lobo Uganda me chopo pero me pong papi mabero kare duchu ilego.
Flooding has affected quite a number of issues here at the border. When we came here, we were told, as raised by one of the members here, that there was a bank here, DFCU. But when the floods came, a lot of their properties were destroyed, including money, so they left. The same flooding when this river Unyama floods affects the women traders. These women traders lose a lot of property whenever it floods. So there is need to address the issue of flooding here at the border. The market where these women traders operate from, and then also the area for parking the trucks.
Anete Semuwemba lopko karan madit me East African Community uchuo chwin lobe arioni ni jami makiloge ieni umiero kineni kitimo wek don lobo obetie kabera arioni.
And together we need to devise a strategy. We need a long-term strategy for transformation of this border post. And as the ESS Secretariat, it is our responsibility, right, honorable members? It is our responsibility. As part of this visit, we will take actions, including the development of an action plan that incorporates all the issues that we have had. That action plan will have to be smart, identifying who's responsible for implementation of certain actions, and we will ensure that under the auspices of the Ministry of East African Community Affairs in Uganda and the Republic of South Sudan, it is monitored and reports are brought back to the stakeholders for information on how implementation is being undertaken. There will have to be accountability.
Mano beru limme neno kid maumiero lobe arioni guyo wang lobo me lego kini mule wek lok me charu wot mabe neno ber niki don ka beru magi iruom mala mal pi Wan Luo TV Joni Sani uchaka chon ini mule i South Sudan.
Afuena na report meno keloya giki yup melorange moju nyekan ki Wan Luo television ania Sunday AKUMU otiano bed mabe ono lorange mandire chawari modiko inim yup merupintin.